Okay, quick update since now we are past Christmas. Today is Tuesday the 28th. I'm going to call today the 16th just because we skipped Friday because that was Christmas Eve. And Kristen and I were here yesterday and we got the first row started. I kind of wanted to just get this started so that when I came in today I could just start going and just like get into a flow. And the hardest part is that first row, making sure it's perfectly straight. Did I get it perfectly straight? I don't know. We'll figure it out as I probably won't realize it till I'm way back there and it's too late. But we got 4 rows yesterday. Could stand to be a little bit tighter together. Some of them are. It's the first 3 rows. You couldn't use that gun because it hits the wall, so it's hard to get them tight together. But hopefully, as I come out, it'll get better and they'll get tighter. And this part's going to be under the bed, so it'll be okay. If we'll never see that, so I will get started. We laid out a couple rows before we left yesterday, so hopefully that'll keep me busy for a little bit. But these are only 2.5 inches. So in the past when I've done flooring, that little bit, that's only been 2 rows. Well, now it's 4, so, I'm used to much wider planks. This is going to take forever. And then once my goal today is to hopefully get to this wall. And then as soon as I get to this wall and keep going, then I'm going to have to go all the way down this hallway. I'll stop at the 2 bedrooms down there because they're a different height. So I will stop there, but I will have to start running down the hallway and then pretty much do the whole hallway till I get to here, and then I'll continue on here. So it's going to be an interesting journey. So, got my compressor, got my nailer. I'll be walking out of camera over there all the time to go cut woods. When I get to the end, I'll be laying down more of the underlayment. And today I think I'm going to try to use this little knockoff GoPro that we've had for a while to film so that I can listen to music while I do this. So I just wanted to record this with my phone because it's a lot easier, and then I'm going to give this a try, and if it sucks then I don't know, today will be lost as far as footage goes, but I don't think it will. This actually should be better. This should actually record in 1080p, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get started. Okay, end of day recap. This guy filled up the SD card, so I don't know. It probably stopped filming maybe right around here, and then I just kept going because who cares? I guess it'll just look like a big, all of a sudden, double the amount of floor. So anyway, this is how far I got, which I think I measured out since I started with 4 rows this morning. I think I measured out, I got about 74.5 inches, a little over 6 feet done today. Pretty good. I wanted to get to the end, but figured good stopping point to head back. If I do tomorrow what I did today, that would put me at about right here, which would be past this pole, which I would say is probably definitely more than half the room, which would be pretty good. But I think tomorrow Kristen's going to come with, because she could do meetings from here, and then it'll just go a lot faster. She could be setting out the rows while I'll be going around and nailing them in, because stopping every 3 rows to like set up another 3 rows is actually kind of time consuming. So with her here doing that, that'll like help speed along the process a lot. So hopefully more will get done today. Starting to whittle down these first 3 rows. So we're getting through it, but I think that's a pretty good accomplishment for the first day. It definitely, as the day was going on, I was definitely getting into a groove and a rhythm, and it, you know, once I kind of figured out that nailer and kind of, you know, how it works, and, you know, at first I wasn't hitting it hard enough, so the staples weren't going in all the way, and I was having to stop and hammer in some of the staples so that the next boards would fit up nicely. So now I kind of got it going, and now I've got the compressor over there, so the cord's behind me. Instead, it was over here, and I had the cord, you know, running over the wood, and I was constantly getting tangled up. So now even that makes it easier. And just being able to stand on the wood this way, you know, and hit this way, and I'm just moving along. You know, just little things like that made it go a lot faster, you know, once you get it going. And I mean, it's coming out great. I think I'm mixing and matching the different variations of the wood pretty good. You can look through here. That's another thing that kind of takes time. I don't just put any board down, you know, I kind of look at it and step back and make sure, you know, that I'm mixing them good. Because, I mean, yeah, they all are supposedly the same, but, you know, they have different, some of them have redder tones, some of them are lighter. It doesn't really matter. They're going to sand it all and then stain it and clear it, so they'll all match in the end, but you will notice the variation. So that's pretty good. That's the end of whatever I called this day, day 16. Even though it's Tuesday, so it's kind of like day 17, I'll call it maybe day 16, 17, just so the YouTube video titles maybe have any sort of consistency. I think my last one was 14, so maybe I'll just call this day 15. So, day 15, done.